Hi, channel members. How are you? This is your oracle reading. Hope you enjoy it. Hi, guys. I did sleep a smidgen and trying to get things done and trying to get everything in accordance so that I can have a good weekend. Because we know me. Does any of this stuff ever happen? Maybe. We'll see. I need some good luck. So I like doing these archetype cards, and of course, um, yeah, we're gonna get into it. We have the poet, the artist, the writers, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not to be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a small call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. And this is clairvoyant, wise, timeless. It's likely there is a poem or a poet that was meaningful to you at your younger age. Revisit and relearn, reread, sorry, it now to be open to its message. The poet is related to the shaman and the bridge. These archetypes hover in the meeting place between the everyday and the sacred. So I love opening up with this. That's all of us being creative and creating our new world and what do we want it to look like. And self-expression is big because the next card is even creepier, but cool. We have the forest, the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of the archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. This is magic, abounds, childlike wonder, adventure. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, the shaman make regular appearance in forest. Don't be surprised if their cards come up together or let the narrative reveal itself. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you're only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypical forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our lives. But I think if we take this metaphorically, here's a sleeping dragon. If we take this metaphorically with the poet, we're all trying to like creatively get out of the dense forest of this world right now. I know today was the first day I actually like had a breath. I mowed my lawn. I went outside and I grounded, like legitimately grounded, and took my time to do it, not just rush through because I have a million other things, 3D world to do. Um, we're being asked with all the changes happening, with everything going on, to be creative and to write our own story, but also understand that we are in the forest. We are a little lost. We are a little fearful. And that fear is not a negative thing. That's not feeding the negative paradigm. That's just humanness. And that's asking us to like get lost a little bit, and it's okay. And many of us are infiltrating that darkness, and we're still doing it now. We're purging so much energy. We are going through so much, and it's up to us to navigate and steer it in a way where we're using our creativity to get us out. Does that make sense? I haven't pulled from this deck in a little bit. We have water, emotional well-being. Little often. Card number 7 links to the energy of the planet Neptune, helping you dive into your imagination and intuition, as well as a land of dreams. With this card, the fluid and magical element of water is inviting you to cleanse away your stresses, pain, and difficulties, and to feel held in its safe current where you can float and play. All that is heavy in your physical body becomes light within water. And as you become buoyant, you are able to relax, unwind, and feel carefree. Getting in physical touch with the element of water is very healing to you right now. To rebalance your emotional body, sit beside a river, a lake, or a sea. If you can't be near water, visualize it. See yourself sitting on the shore with waves softly coming in and out. Use your breath to match their rhythm. The waters of the ocean connect you to the hidden realms beneath. The dolphins who are there remind you to play and have fun, not to be so serious, but to find once more your childlike curiosity about life and all that it has to offer. The sacral chakra is also highlighted here with the illustration of the icosahedron. I never get that one right. A symbol that your body naturally understands as it does color and its subconscious language. Imagine the shape flowing into your sacral chakra and releasing old hurts, shocks, or experiences, and bringing strength and balance back to your center of creativity, sexuality, and life force itself. All is well as you float in the water's embrace. Dive in, explore, play, and be renewed by all that it has to offer. Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. The Rainbow Bridge is never closed. It's always open, and it offers a portal through which you can be in touch with those you have loved but have now passed over. No one crosses the Rainbow Bridge alone, and all are met there by angels and by those who they have known in this life as well as in past lives. You are pulling this card to remind you that those you love are still with you. You may no longer be able to see them in physical form, but they are just as real in spirit form as they were ever to you. Their love for you remains strong, and they are around you now, bringing comfort, support, and love, just as they would have done if they were still here on Earth. Look for the signs: a simple scent in the air, a soft breeze from nowhere, a feather where you least expect it, sunlight pouring into a shaded room. Messages from the other side are varied and will increase at times when you struggle with grief, acceptance of what is, rather than what was. One day you will be reunited with those who have lost, but not yet and not now. Both they and Archangel Metatron urge you to go on to live, love, and enjoy the life you have. An incarnation never to be repeated again with the blessings and gifts you now possess. Just as a rainbow requires rain, sunlight to create it, so too much a life included the joyful times and the sad times, colors of experience, growth, and energy that interweave to make you unique being that you are. Pulling this card may also imply that you have a special gift for offering help to those who grieve or to the sick and dying. It is also often chosen by those who are able to convey messages from spirit to help others. And many of us are that. Many of us. We have grounding. Anchor into the earth and always feel at home. Circumstances have affected your energy. You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting if you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left the home. Stop whatever you are doing and breathe. Let yourself be here. Pull your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalance or excess energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy for growth and expansion. This is a symbiotic, co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned, relaxed, and at peace. This may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets our energy. It holds no judgment, but simply allows and accepts. I did this morning and it felt amazing to just do my daily needs and relax. But that's also going into the forest, as much as forests scare some people or off-puts people. It's a very harmonious place to ground and to reconnect with nature. And within forests, there's also water and air and fire and all those elements that bring us together with the natural world. So here and again, if we don't already see a patterning here, the theme might be grounding your energy. I know it's been difficult for a lot of us, including myself. Man, it's rough out there. We have Vesica Pisces, creating soul, truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. And this is where the poet comes in. We have releasing allegiances. It is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another, even if just for a time. You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibratorial frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that out-modeled frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into a world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. Wow. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and you regard and affection, holy crap, will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. This oracle also comes with a particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will soon arise where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon a book. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reactions of others. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, it doesn't seem or feel right to you. It is not for you at this time. Either way, backing yourself and not giving into the option of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well. You are on the right path and you are growing. Well done. These cards are intense today. What? These are intense. Very intense. Hang on. And before I continue, well, I paused. This is from Charlene. I gotta name them. It's like monkey butts times a million. Monkey butt! Doo-doo-doo-doos! Charlene made me some friends. I love them. But this, I don't know which one is my favorite, but this one, I think it fell in love with me. It's Batty. I love it. Charlene, you are amazing. Like I had a really I'll go on it with Friday Night Live. Because I'm doing this video right before I'm doing the live. And you guys might see this tomorrow. But check out my live. But I had a really, really horrible week. It just compounds and compounds and compounds. But this, I came home to this yesterday after having to camp bathroom meaning I had to pee in a bottle using a urinal because there was no running water in my building. And they allowed it to be open. It was disgusting. But I came home to this guy. I love it. Cheered me up. And I also want to give a shout out to Scott Pays, who is celebrating a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Scott. Happy birthday to you. Even though it was a few days ago. Happy birthday to you. Okay, back to the cards. We have lost compass, getting back to integrity. So the themes that I'm seeing so far is like getting out and grounding, using your creativity, getting lost and going back into yourself. Um, I know I need to do this. The outside world, the 3D realm, as much as I live upstairs, like living down here is making me go bananas and nanas, and I can't do it. So a lot of this is giving us the hints that we really need to go back and do some more purging and introspection and some work. Getting back to integrity, finding the way home, trusting intuition. When the lost compass appears, it is in a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you to your truth. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find a new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring or that you need for your success. Who is that person you're looking up to as a role model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra: love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. So reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings, even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you're going right now. That's the forest archetype. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you're going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. I mean, all of these are very succinct, for sure. The Wailing Tree, reconciliations. Grief and mourning, a time of necessary losses, reconciliations. When you encounter the Wailing Tree on your path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup, a place for you to rest and allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard, or putting too much effort into life with little reward. That's me. If you've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. One important thing to consider before you make any changes is that you need to allow yourself to feel your disappointment, your loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor your experience, to give yourself time to consider all the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know what you've learned as you walk away from it and into something new. Even in the perception of failure, there is much good to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get you to reconciliation any faster. In fact, you will discover that you will have to come back at some point. So do it all now. Look at it all squarely and honestly and stay with your feelings. Life is not either or, it's both and this and that. So as you dive in and process this, allow it to become a temporary travel companion on your journey. The feelings that this will bring to the surface will be challenging for sure. Yet, like all things, they will pass soon enough and you will be more enriched by the experience. Which brings me to these cards. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. We have this card coming up again. This is from the Herbology Astrology book. This is Rue, protection, psychic shield, auric protection, angelic wisdom, banisher of darkness, restoration of vitality. Rue is said to be the herb of angels, granting us the ability to channel the angelic realms. It emanates golden energy like a lion, powerfully protecting and pouring in light into any space that is inhabit. Resilient like the wild array of solar herbs, it grows generously and abundantly, thriving in all kinds of terrain, demonstrating its strong life force and vitality. Rue has landed in your cards today to remind you to protect your aura from lurking possessive spirits that might be consuming your energy. Don't allow parasitic negativity to darken your field, which can create perpetual states of self-criticism, self-doubt, or self-hatred. Call upon Rue's power to shield your body and angelic forces and restore radiance, vitality, and love in your atmosphere. I can never say this word. Destiny. I'm sure all of you can. I cannot get that out properly. FYI. Just so you can see it. The snake eating its tail and the Ouroboros is the wheel of change, resembling the cycles of life and death. The sun and moon orbit and spin the wheel of change, representing our earthly domain. That plant sprouting in the center represents evolutionary consciousness, unbound by the confines of destiny. Like the Wheel of Fortune, this card may signal a twist of fate, a time where something in life shifts us and reorients us elsewhere. It has shown up in your cards today to remind you that the universe is always in motion and nothing is by accident. The key to see through the cycles of destiny is to remain centered and fluid, flowing with the course of life. The elusive judgments of good and bad only limits the vision of the great understanding. Step back and observe the great vision at play and be unbounded by the passing influence. And we have ginkgo, breakthrough. The dawn of new mind, new ideas, visionary thinking, mental clarity, resilience. The sword of truth, held by the hand of God, rises from the cloud, signaling a moment of breakthrough. This double-edged sword is encircled by a golden crown, symbolizing the victory of transcendence over illusion. Both ginkgo and raven are ancient guardians of earth, both symbolizing the strength and resilience required to protect the ethereal realm, the source of magic. If ginkgo has appeared in your spread today, you are about to experience a total breakthrough, a revolutionary change in consciousness. Bring the light of dawn to the ongoing cycles of darkness within yourself or those experienced on earth. Stay dynamic and fluid and don't allow negativity to cloud your judgment. Tasty. We have innovation, new creations. Your invention may come in the form of a wide variety of endeavors, such as a new business, a medical discovery, a new computer game. Anything from a musical composition to real estate development could be among the types of innovations springing to your mind at this time. You may even be thinking about going to school for a special degree or certification. You may find yourself conflicted as you consider two different paths, both brimming with potential. But your confusion is only preventing you from taking action in either direction. A nagging voice of self-doubt may be keeping you on the fence. But note how the priestess heart center glows with confidence. This card is saying that you now have the power to make a decision and see it through. Trust in yourself and let yourself receive the guidance and information all around you. Your mind is sparking with the lights of new ideas. Listen to your heart about which path to follow. Affirmation. I open my mind to the pipeline of new ideas available to me now. I know I am capable of both initiative and follow through. We have hostilities, conflict, unrest. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way. Or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member, a coworker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. That's also a theme popping up in our read today. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Be brave in the face of confrontation and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, and the light of divine assistance is always on hand. I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. We have power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. This card brings a warning that there are situations, people, or patterns in your life threatening to take over. The snake can be venomous, tempting, or even strangling. This card is an important reminder to be honest with yourself and investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring to you, or even be consuming you. If someone is bringing a toxic energy to your life, it may be necessary to let that person go, or at least reduce your exposure dramatically. If a situation seems to be suffocating you or sapping your sense of freedom and enthusiasm, it's time to rethink your motivation for remaining engaged. And if you're feeling a build resentment for a job, a personal task, this card is telling you to learn how to bring more conscious joy to the experience, or even to exit it altogether. You have the power as well, and this card is telling you to strike out at your own self-sabotaging patterns and to break free from any other limiting influences holding you down. Become conscious and courageous in your ongoing choices. You have the power now. I release toxic people and patterns from my life. I empower myself in my choice and my relationships. This is big. Huge. We have judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually release that this whole event was, in fact, a blessing. Sorry, I got to change my seating position. Woo! All is perfect as it is. Trust, you are eternally loved and guided. I have a lot of pain going on in my body. My mouth is a mess too. I don't know what's going on with my face. Horrible. We have Indral. You're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. Let's put that there for a moment. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. I'm drinking fruit punch. I don't know what's going on. We have Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. I also have an itchy nose. Who's thinking about me? We have Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. We have hope, authentic reclamation. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. We have Jeremiel, personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. A lot of the inner world is coming out right now. Betty! It's Halloween. It's almost Halloween. Raziel, the inner workings. There are hidden truths below the surface. Dig deeper. We have Kuthumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Kuthumi, you can it. Hilarion, divine emergence. Be seen, let the world know your gifts. We have Melchizedek, divine knowledge. Higher learning, commit to your vision through study. We have Buddha, heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts in your world. A lot of the themes of these cards are screaming, going within, doing the next layer, whatever layer you're on of healing. That's where we need to be. Going back into isolation or as much quiet servitude as you can do. Ground your energy. Get creative with how you want your world to be shaped. Changes are here, and it's a matter of like letting go of the old you, which I'm constantly doing, and the other selves, and those of us who are in the higher awareness of the other selves. That's really where this energy and the repetitive cycles keep coming through. We're getting rid of it now. I please pray that that's the truth. I know that's what upstairs is telling me, but no more. Archangel Butael, be interdependent, expand your horizons. Archangel Raguel, be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. Archangel Raphael, see with enlightened eyes, open to abundance. Archangel Mary, open your heart with compassion, enfold others in love. Introspection. I don't lie, guys. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It's time to withdraw and renew your life. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve, and your wisdom. It is a time for healing. Still your mind and quieten your emotions. Ask for your angel wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angel inspiring and guiding you. I claim time and space for myself. I don't lie. Light. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. I am a light. Door to the infinite. Spending time in stillness can help you connect with the infinite nature of your being, the eternal part of you that is always connected with the divine. Taking time out to be quiet in nature or to practice yoga or meditation will be very beneficial to you over the coming weeks. Inside me is a door to the infinite. I take the time to go to my heart center and link up with heaven. In this serene place, I am eternal. Through this inner journey, I am able to see beyond life's challenges and reach the higher levels of my existence. My inner light is my greatest strength and my greatest wealth. We have inner child. Within each of us dwells an inner child, the part of us who remains small, innocent, and playful. While the rest of us grew up, that child is calling to you now to reconnect with the more childlike part of yourself, the one who believes in magic, one who approaches life fearlessly and who always has time to stop and play in a puddle or kick about the autumn leaves. This reconnection will enable you to approach life with a lighter heart and have more fun. Joyfully, I open up to the magic of life. I allow myself to laugh, play, dream, and be silly. I welcome every situation with simplicity and flexibility. I live cheerfully in the magic of the moment. We have joy. Even just a simple smile can go a long way to spreading joy in our world. Choose to focus more on those things that bring you joy, and you will find you naturally begin to radiate this energy out into the world. The more joy you send out, the more you'll find you'll have to be joyful for. This is a law of the universe. By living with joy, I magically spread light into the hearts of my sisters and brothers of the universe. I'll do this one. Just say yes. So whatever it is coming into your paradigm, just say yes. Literally, that's all it says. Yes. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul voice silent or held back, chanting or singing could be a true life changing for you. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. Lemuria. Ooh, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Lemuria or Mu is one of the Earth's lost lands where heaven really was a place on earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to the Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of the transition team who, at soul level, are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold these codes of ancient lost land, even Lemuria crystals, that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you're doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. Hold the card to your heart and say, I hold the codes of Lemuria, believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Ah! You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates within you. Be patient, all is well. Your family needs you right now. Call upon your angels to give you strength. We have Pluto, rebirth. Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to use power wisely. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy, and bring it to the surface. Then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. Bring up riches whenever you dig deep into your soul's work. Notice obsessions, neuroses, that signs of stress must be listened to and healed, but don't allow them to control you. Pluto reminds you that you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. To begin this work, you may have to let go of old form, as a caterpillar must to become a butterfly. Mourn what you've left behind, then get curious about what is about to arrive. Examine the power dynamics of the situation. Neither give yours away nor misuse your power over others. Step out of a power struggle and into self-empowerment. Pluto's shadow side can bring up obsession, depression, morality, and grief. Pluto plays hardball to get a guide for this realm if needed. Pluto asks you, in the face of life and death, why are you here? This isn't a rhetorical question. Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find the answer. Damn. North Node, future. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years, and make this a beacon that guides you through the time in between. Notice what that piques your curiosity. That's something that excites you and beckons you, even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that just is their discomfort talking. If they truly wish the best for you, they will eventually celebrate as your world expands. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet in situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. New beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. This path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. Yes, there was delicious there. Midhaven, Pinnacle. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website, look at your definition of success, and make sure it is your own. What actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you have received from these authorities and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in your outer world, your midhaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in the direction. Unearth all worldly sense of ambition is a soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. We have Hathor Light Code. Sorry. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. This is a light immersion. You are experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathors is surrounding you now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential. The gifts that were once in darkness are now being brought into the light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden are now being seen. Life is being restored. If you have been experiencing sluggishness or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within you, and you are remembering why you're here. Welcome home to your light. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. All of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or to live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite star potential. We have Thoth, light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. You are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic. And evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. We have balanced forces. Yin yang, productive flow, masculine, feminine energy, the balance of duality, patriarchal paradigm being rebalanced, equality, balance, and perspective. This card invites you to look at a masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand on the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with feminine energy, vice versa? How might you balance this so you can experience a more optimized state of being? If you want to engage more feminine energy for receptivity, trust, flow, and surrender, consider all the things that you're grateful for already. Feel the warmth, gratitude, and comfort of knowing everything is divinely perfect just the way it is. We have journey to wholeness, self-acceptance, wholeness, unconditional love, soul fragments, returning, accepting others as they are, staying energetically present, accepting all parts of self, healing eternal disease. This card is about loving yourself and others for a sense of wholeness exactly as you are right now. To be a healer, transcend the perspective that being in front of you needs to be fixed. Hold the vision that they are perfect as they are. From this place, they can heal themselves through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum of a picture and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. Vulnerability, real strength, holding space, healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart, raw truths, compassion for others, removing the armor. Be vulnerable with yourself and others. It may also be a time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of dis-ease to be discovered, and for prolonged healing to take place. We have Angel card. I'm only going to do one, 606. You handle problems well and have a responsible nature. You are in a place of balance and alignment in your life. You are where you need to be right now. Yes. We have Gabo, generosity, opportunity. If the throne card is drawn, the theme of giving and sharing is prominent. There may be a surprise gift arriving in your life soon, whether a material one or in the form of emotional support from others, or even the gift of discovering a hidden talent. The card urges you to appreciate this gift for the blessing it is, but it also indicates the need for you to shine a spotlight on the energy exchanges in your life right now, including personal relationships, partnerships, and contracts. Are you giving too much and receiving too little, or are you the one not investing enough in a situation? You are especially encouraged to ensure that there is balance between giving and receiving in all of your relationships. It also wants you to take a close look at the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself, and to create a harmonious balance between being sensitive to the needs of others and taking care of your own. Very importante right there. And the last card, as I don't have much time before this live, interestingly enough, Pearl of Shadow. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You'll rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. To arise spiritually, manifesting one's own priceless soul pearl, we are required to respond to an initially unwanted situation in such a way that our soul light and power is increased. As a result, this soul alchemy invokes the inner pearl of radiant being. Such a spiritual wisdom cannot be bought, or sold, controlled, nor exploited. It is perfect, nourishing grace, always free and always radiant with light. It is the inspirational triumph of creativity and healing. In a work of self-transformation, we take that which appears negative and utilize it to increase our goodness. However, we need to take care not to attribute the negativities to divine will that are actually caused by humans. Human beings have free will. Without it, there could be no growth, only a following of rules. For the soul, life is something like a multidimensional art class. It is allowed to create with absolute freedom, with the understanding that it will be responsible for its creations. That opens a path for truly beautiful and blessed offerings to the collective. It also opens a path to expression of free will that creates suffering. Whether our choices create liberation or enslavement to pain is the responsibility of human beings. This body has been given to us that we may learn and grow spiritually. We are all in the process, varying in our capacities and awareness, but ultimately processing together. This oracle has emerged in your reading because you have the capacity to become a light bearer. Safeguard your energy, yet trust the light within is strong enough to see you through any struggle and eventually transform it into a precious pearl of sacred empowerment. You have the wisdom in your divinely alchemical heart. You shall rise with dignity. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being a channel member, for helping me out, for just being you guys. Thank you to Charlene for our new friend, Batty. I was going to name him Norman. I don't know why. Norman Bates, but Norman. No, I like Batty. But thank you, Charlene. Happy birthday to Scott. And thank you all for joining me today. I I am presenting at my school's PD, and I am going to work over the weekend with Maureen. Um, Hopefully, I tried doing it last time. It didn't work. We just got really busy, lots of going on. So I'm hoping with my 3-day weekend here, I can get some of that done and then hopefully present it to the two of you that are my 40 members. Just make sure that you guys are staying grounded, doing the work inside, and pushing yourself forward like I have. And until the next time, guys, thank you so much for your support, your love, your everything. I really do appreciate all of you. From my heart to yours, have a blessed and beautiful day. Sending each and every one of you love, like a passion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Just go within, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, see your truths, light that path forward, and bye for now.